Greedy belly. Rematch clause comes from your side, not mine. Stop whining and ducking. Be a man. Ink the contract or vacate the belt. I need undisputed.
Tyson Fury, the self-proclaimed Gypsy King, just faced an attack from Oleksandr Usyk after cancelling their highly anticipated rematch. Yes, the same Usyk who handed Fury his first ever defeat. Fury, known for his love of trash talk, has been pointing fingers at everything from his training camp to a sparring injury. But let's be real, this is the guy who once claimed he'd fight anyone, anywhere, anytime. Now,
one of the biggest fights that's coming up is Oleksandr Usyk versus Tyson Fury 2 on December 21st. How do you think that's going to go?
Man, I didn't think Usyk was going to do Fury like he did him. You know, so Usyk has made me a believer.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's made me a believer. I think that he'll upstage Fury again.
Oh, so you think it's going to be 2-0?
It'll be 2-0.
The Ukrainian champion Usyk called out Fury, hinting that the Brit might prefer playing mind games over actually fighting. Usyk boldly stated that if Fury is scared, he should just admit it.
Working away, chipping away nicely. December 21st. Usyk, you're on notice. Come on!
What's next for Fury? More excuses, or perhaps a fight against a lesser opponent to boost his ego? One thing is clear. Usyk is waiting, and he's making sure no one forgets who truly dominates the heavyweight division.
He's fighting Usyk again.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That's a tough fight.
Yeah.
That Usyk guy is talented. He's so talented. He's so small for a heavyweight, too. He's non-stop movement and his footwork and everything. It's so different than anybody else.
Let's not forget Fury's infamous flair for theatrics. Before their first fight, he spent more time taunting Usyk than training. Now, with the rematch cancelled, Fury's retreat has ignited speculation. Is he buying time to regroup? Or does he truly believe he doesn't need a second bout to prove himself? Usyk's response is loud and clear. You can run, but you can't hide. Fans are understandably furious, with social media ablaze in criticism. Some are calling Fury's move a blatant duck, while others accuse him of tarnishing his legacy. Meanwhile, Usyk remains focused, training like the consummate professional he is, quietly reminding everyone why he's the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
I need undisputed. And not to play your stupid games.
Let's spare a thought for the fans. The ones who paid top dollar, stayed up late, and bought into Fury's endless self-hype. The heavyweight division hasn't seen such chaos since the Mike Tyson era. Yet, instead of delivering the historic rivalry fans hoped for, Fury walks away, leaving millions questioning if this generation of boxing can ever rival the legendary days of Ali, Foreman, and Holyfield. The disappointment is palpable, and the sport's reputation hangs in the balance.
Well, I remember when I was watching the Joshua Usyk fight, it made me realise the importance of technique, because Joshua is a real...
The odds were in Fury's favour. He was the bigger man, the harder hitter, and the reigning champion. But Usyk didn't just beat Fury, he dismantled him. The 6'3", 220-pound Ukrainian outmaneuvered a 6'9", 270-pound giant in a masterclass of strategy and precision, landing nearly 10% more punches. The Gypsy King looked more like a court jester. So, what's Fury's excuse this time? Injuries? Scheduling conflicts? Or is he simply shaken? Former world champion Tony Bellew didn't hold back, claiming Fury never expected to be bullied. No one did. However, Bellew added that Usyk won't have the element of surprise in a rematch. Fair point, Tony. But what happens if Fury simply doesn't show up? Problem solved, right?
I can't be any better than what I did, because I think it was probably one of the best performances that I've ever done in my life. Although it didn't get the result, I thought it was very fantastic performance against one of my best opponents.
Let's not overlook Usyk's meteoric rise. He's not just a boxer, but a man who has conquered personal and professional challenges to become one of the most technically sound heavyweights in history. Even Bernard Hopkins weighed in, calling Usyk the smaller guy with a bigger heart. Meanwhile, Fury now claims to be the underdog who thrives in destroy mode. Destroy what? Fans' patience? His reputation? Because right now, the only thing Fury seems to be wrecking is his credibility. Experts like Paulie Malignaggi note that Fury could make adjustments, as he did against Deontay Wilder in their rematch. But Usyk isn't Wilder, a one-dimensional power puncher. He's a tactical nightmare who plays chess while Fury is still learning checkers. Former champion Sean Porter suggests Fury's size and reach.
I can be more focused and less clowning, and I think that's enough. You know, maybe if he chucked that punch, hit me with 100 times and maybe not done any damage, but you know, the one time it did, and that's it. That's all she wrote, really.
The emotional toll of this saga is undeniable. Fury once symbolized hope for a heavyweight division in need of revival, but his antics now leave fans questioning his commitment to the sport and its legacy. In contrast, Usyk embodies the true spirit of boxing, a fighter who competes for more than titles, serving as a symbol of resilience for his war-torn country. Fury's decision to cancel the rematch isn't just a blow to his own legacy. It's a betrayal of the fans. These are the people who buy tickets, stay up late and dream of historic rivalries, only to be met with excuses and empty promises. Fury must now confront a critical question: protect his ego or prove he's the champion he claims to be. If he continues to dodge Usyk, Fury risks fading into obscurity as a heavyweight footnote, rather than solidifying his place as a true legend.
A lot of the journalists were saying that Usyk is now up there with all the legends of the sport. The Muhammad Alis, the Fraziers, the Foремans, the Joe Louis as being one of the greatest, and certainly the greatest of his generation.
Let's revisit their first bout. Fury entered as the favourite, bigger, stronger and heavier, while Usyk was dismissed as too small for heavyweight greatness. But once the bell rang, Usyk didn't just outbox Fury, he exposed him, turning the once unbeatable giant into a confused contender. Usyk won by landing more punches and controlling the pace, stripping Fury of his aura of invincibility. Fast forward to today, and Fury's excuses are piling up faster than Usyk's accolades. Arrested injuries, negotiations, and the usual circus of excuses. But Usyk isn't buying it, and neither are the fans. Tony Bellew summed it up perfectly. Nobody expected Usyk to bully Fury, but he did, and he'll do it again if Fury ever shows up for a rematch. Here's the kicker. Fury is running out of time. In just over 1,000 days, Usyk has transitioned from cruiserweight champion to heavyweight king, collecting belts and respect along the way. Meanwhile, Fury's biggest achievement has been a fight with Francis Ngannou, an MMA fighter with zero boxing experience. Fury barely won that fight, and even Bernard Hopkins, a boxing veteran, sides with Usyk, saying, "The smaller guy is the bigger guy in heart." This means Fury's size is irrelevant when Usyk fights, with a grit that can't be measured in inches or pounds. Let's face it, Fury's antics are damaging not just his reputation, but the sport itself. Boxing fans are tired of the drama. They want real fights, not Twitter wars. They want champions who show up, not those who make excuses. So, what happens in 1,000 days? Usyk could be retired by then, a legend who proved everyone wrong. Meanwhile, Fury risks being remembered as the man who could have been great, but talked himself into obscurity instead. Tick-tock, Tyson, the clock is running out. The question is, are you brave enough to face the music, or will you continue hiding behind cancelled rematches and hollow boasts? The choice is yours, but time is running out. In the end, the only thing worse than losing to Usyk is never stepping up to fight him at all. Let's not forget their first encounter. Fury, towering at 6'9" and weighing over 270 pounds, was seen as unstoppable, while Usyk, barely tipping 220 pounds, was dismissed as a small heavyweight. But when the gloves came on, Usyk danced circles around Fury. His footwork, timing, and sheer technical brilliance left Fury looking like he was swatting at a ghost. As for Fury's fans, they're still clutching at straws, insisting his size and strength guarantee victory. Newsflash, size doesn't win fights, technique does. Just ask Anthony Joshua, another big guy who couldn't solve Usyk's puzzle. Joshua's punches landed on air while Usyk unleashed combinations that looked like they were straight out of a boxing manual, proving that skill and strategy triumph over brute strength every time. Fury isn't just dodging Usyk in the ring, he's also dodging accountability. His camp blames everything from negotiations to timing, but we all know the truth. Usyk's relentless style and unmatched skill set are Fury's kryptonite. And he knows it. Experts are weighing in, with Tony Bellew stating outright that Fury got bullied in their first fight. Yes, the 6'9" giant was outmuscled by a man who was 6 inches shorter and 50 pounds lighter. Let that sink in. Bernard Hopkins has called Usyk the big guy in heart, a subtle jab at Fury's throne-sitting antics. The truth is, Fury is an incredible fighter. His gypsy roots, unshakable spirit, and ability to rise to the occasion, like against Wilder, make him a legend. But legends don't duck challenges, they face them head on, even when the odds are stacked against them. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.